Alright, so in this video, we're going to go over polar coordinates. You're probably doing the star, the Derby D, or maybe something similar where you want to draw a line to a length and at an exact angle. First things first, if you're going to try to draw and it's not snapping to that little start point or that, you do have to change your auto snap or object snap, your O snap, turn on node, and that'll allow you to access individual points. All right, so if you snap there and you start drawing, you can see that you can go in any direction, and you can go at any distance. And obviously, you can type, right? So if I want to type, say 1 inch, I can type that and hit enter. But it's going to go at whatever random angle I decide. So there's a proper way to do this. So the proper way to do this is you have to understand that you have to talk a little more to the computer and make sure that it knows you want to be in polar coordinates. So if you look right here, we all know, if you remember from this sheet, right? 0 is always over here. There's only 1 0. Okay, this is always 0. And that means 90 is always straight up. So if this is your center point, this way would be 0, this way would be 90, this way would be 180, and this way would be 270. This way right here would be 359, and then basically around back to 360. But there's only 1 0. This over here would never be 0. It's always 0 that way, 180 this way. The computer doesn't necessarily see it that way right now. The computer thinks, well, I can go over here and be 0. I can go up here and be 90. Well, that's what it said. There we go, 90. Or I can go over here and be 180. But as you can see, as you start to go down, it starts to creep back down again, and then magically somehow 90's down here. So if you go and try to type in a number, let's say over 180, it might not know what to do with it. So here's the proper way to do it. So the proper way to do it is you always type your distance first. So if you want 1 1/4, for example, on this one, you can type in 1.25. If you hit enter, it's going to drop it wherever it is. If you hit tab will jump over there to the degrees, but it won't give you polar coordinates. But it locks, as you can see, it locks in your distance. So what you really want to do is, instead of hitting tab, okay, what you really want to do is you want to hold shift and hit the greater than key, and it'll pop you over there. And then, as you can see, it says at 304. Then you can type in whatever you want your degrees to be and hit enter. Okay, 1.25, shift arrow, right, the greater than, and then you can type in 0, right? So from here, you can work your way around. I don't remember what the next one is. All right. So when you're looking at the keyboard, be very particular. If you just tab over, that's not the way to do it. You want to hold shift and hit this button right here, and that'll jump from typing in the dimension to typing in polar coordinates. Okay, so that's what'll give you this. So if you need this sheet, you can either pause this video or you can go back and get the sheet out of your folder. But that's the proper way to go through polar coordinates. That will help you through this assignment and the next one. Enjoy.